Oh, Andy, I'm going to take us where, from where I first remember kind of living. I spent most of my time on the south side of Providence, but for the most part, played in the playgrounds. And
you're driving around campus now. Nice car. You've got the Providence jersey on, and everyone knows you're the head coach. How much do you almost have to pinch yourself of what has occurred to get you to this point?
Andy, I say that a lot to myself. I actually pinch myself when I'm meeting all these people. And make sure you get some tickets to the games, man. All right. You take a step back and you just say to yourself, wow, you dream about those moments, and when reality smacks you, it's a different world.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next head coach, Ed Cooley.
Going from UMass Dartmouth to Stonehill College to Boston College to Fairfield and right back where I belong. I fit here. That's why this is going to be a marriage made in heaven for a long, long, long time. We are in the driveway here of a home. This was 14 Elmer Street. This is like the first home I remember growing up in. Every time I come to Providence, even when I worked at Boston College, working at Fairfield University, every time I came here, I have to drive down the street. Every time.
Why?
I show my kids, because my children, and I'm happy to say, absolutely. I'm saying, there it is.
Right.
There's my house. They're like, Dad, you didn't live there. Yeah, Dad lived there. When I was about 10 years old, I started to play baseball. And I met a young man by the name of Eddie Seawright. Kind of stayed at his home a couple of times as we do when we're kids. Gloria Seawright and Eddie Seawright, the parents, kind of just said, hey, anytime you need a place to come and go, our home is your home. And really from there built an incredible relationship with that family. This is Mr. C right here. How you doing?
So, all right. I can't complain.
Why'd you and your wife take him in?
My wife always liked to help people. That's the way she was. My mother was the same way.
And how often did you think he slept here?
Oh, he slept here many days. Many a days.
I remember being at a Burger King, and I was afraid to order some food. I was really, really young. And Mr. Seawright turns around and says, don't be afraid. You can have whatever you want. I think I may have ordered two Whoppers or something. He said, it's no problem. It's no problem. Yeah. I always felt like I belonged. Just growing up the way I grew up, given the dynamics of our home, things that we had, we just didn't have a lot. Money came from the state, and whenever the state paid out, that's when, we went shopping, and, we were able to get some school clothes, and, we were able to get some food. I spent a lot of time here, a ton of time here. Jim Jackson, I worked for him. He'd probably come over and say hello.
So you see him as a teenager. How do you think this happened?
Eddie was just one of the kids that came here. They knew they could play basketball here, and they knew that there was never ever going to be a problem. There's probably things that him and I talked about that Mr. Seawright never even knew about. And Eddie wasn't one that hung around with the wrong crowd.
Mm-hmm. I remember I played Santa Claus here one year. And one of the kids said, wow, I didn't know Santa was black.
What kind of success story is that?
Well, I think they're all success stories. We don't mess with losers. You just happen to be one of those ones that he never gave you anything back. He never talked back. He had a lot of respect. Well, how about the day I made you dress up like Santa Claus and go across the
just talking about that.
Yeah, we were just saying that. I love coming here. I always feel like I'm home here. Thank you.
Yeah, you're back home now.
Oh, your hair's here. Oh, hair's here. I can't, now all this is really small. I think when you work hard and you work the right way and you meet people along the way, everybody wants to be around you. Everybody now wants to help you. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. It's a lot of emotions right now, a lot of mixed emotions for allowing me the opportunity to come home. Home means everything to me. Home. I don't know if many of you feel that in your gut when you have that opportunity of a lifetime.
Tell me about when Gloria died.
Gloria fought a battle maybe for 9-10 years of heart disease. Her last option was a pump, and she just didn't want to do all the work. She kept saying, Cooley, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired. So on July 31st, she calls me again in, very soft voice. She says, Cooley, you got to get home. I don't know. On August 2nd, I'm going to say about 8:45, I said, Gloria, I'm going to go home to get some clothes. And at 9 o'clock, her sister called me and said, turn around and come back. And that was a really tough day.
Would you be where you are today without her?
No. I don't know if I'm where I am today without a lot of people, but in particular, Gloria and Eddie.
So what does it mean to you to see him now the head coach here in Providence after
I
seeing
wish
him
my
like
wife
this?
was him. That's the point.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. She's seeing us though,
I
Dad.
wish she could be here to see him. That's all the time. Me, I'm him.
You say that. What do you think it would mean to her?
It would mean a lot to her. It would have meant a lot to her.
All in all, not just the city of Providence, but I think the state of Rhode Island is, I think, really behind what I'm trying to do at Providence College. And it's humbling in many respects that people actually, they don't just recognize you as being the coach, but they know you as a person. So what if I buy the whole box? How much for the box?
16.
Okay, 16, okay? Take 20, all right? Take 20, all right? I'm all set. Ready? You all take $1, all right? Give it to your mom when you get home.
Thank you.
I'm all set. See you later, baby.